guys, Plain and Simple Man here. Happy 4th of July, and this video I am fired up and raring to go with my patriotic paper bag I'm sporting, so let's get started. So, today, I want to talk about something that is apparently important to all of you guys, and it's something called frame rate. Frame rate, which is another name for frame frequency and also frames per second, FPS, is the frequency or rate at which an imaging device produces unique consecutive image called frames. The term is the same when referring to film, video, graphics, so on and so forth. Frame rate is obviously important because without frame rate, you have no motion. And without frames, you have what's called broadcast black, or nothing at all. If you, however, string frames together at 30 frames a second, which most movies are, it creates a moving image that we all like to call video. There's been an annoyingly large amount of comments all over the internet, the worldwide interweb, or whatever you want to refer it to, in all kinds of areas like Twitter, Facebook, and of course, YouTube especially, where people are concerned about frame rate when it comes to gaming, in particular the Xbox One and the Xbox One games. Now, I watched a video on YouTube regarding the co-op gameplay of Sunset Overdrive. That is a game that the Xbox One is going to have at the end of the year. Now, keep in mind, it's a video, a compressed video, either viewed on a monitor or smartphone, and here are some of the comments people are writing, and these are taken right out of the same damn video. One expert says, "There's so much frame lag." Another expert says that it's really laggy. Another expert says, "Jesus, that frame drop." And my favorite collection of experts is where one expert said the frame dropped to 10. Really? And you can calculate frame drop accurately from a compressed YouTube video? Wait guys, there is more. Another expert is here to give us professional feedback, and he says it dropped to 15 frames a second. So, two experts right off the bat are off by 5 frames a second watching the same video, which I will say it again, it is a compressed YouTube video. And another lovely expert writes, "This game would be so much better if it ran above 60 frames a second," which tells me, at least to him, he thinks the game is already at 60 frames a second, which is 45 frames higher than the one expert thought and 50 more than the other expert thought, and yet still another guy said that it goes down to 20 frames a second, which is 40 frames a second less than the third expert, only 5 more frames a second than the second expert, and 10 frames per second higher than the first expert. Whoa! Man! Are you kidding me? So the first, second, third, and fourth experts in calculating proper frame rate are off anywhere from 5 frames a second to 45 frames per second, depending on the expert, and yet they're calculating this not by the actual source, because if they did, I am sure the results would not be this discombobulated. But they're calculating it from a YouTube video, and I will say it again, a YouTube video that is compressed, and none of these experts take into consideration what their bandwidth at the time they were watching the video and calculated their findings was. Unbelievable. Which means they're either 1, either not educated, 2, they're educated but they don't care because they're going to voice a biased opinion based on the fact that they may not like Microsoft, Xbox One, or the game in question in this video, which happens to be Sunset Overdrive, or 3, they're simply just trolling. Now, I will say, after watching the Sunset Overdrive video, I came to this conclusion. The game looks great. It looks like fun, and I believe the best way to calculate the frame rate is to see the actual game being played in front of you on a console instead of making guesses on what the frame rate is or might be from a freaking YouTube video. And besides, people, there's no way in hell any company out there with a release such as this will allow the frame rate to fluctuate that much. And another thing to consider, Mr. Expert Game Designer, if there was a frame rate issue, don't you think it will be fixed by the time the game was released? And the last time I checked, it's not going to be released until the fall. Summer just started like a week ago. Am I mad, bro? Yeah. I'm mad, bro. And I'm tired of the whiners and complainers out there. I'm tired of the experts out there. I'm tired of the PS4 bashers out there. I'm tired of the Xbox One bashers out there. I'm tired of the PC bashers out there. And this game sucks. No, this game sucks. And this game is 30 frames a second. Oh, wait. This game's at 60 frames a second. 1080p. This game's at 720p. Blah, blah, blah. Just shut up already and play the damn games you like on the damn console or PC you like and be done with it already. We're all gamers, and the last time I checked, the consoles and PCs today don't look anything like the Atari 2600 of yesteryear. So stop your damn crying, people. That's all the time we have today. And remember, my fellow paper bag heads, to like, subscribe, comment, and put a Speedo on, lather yourself up with Crisco, and slide down a slip and slide because it's 4th of July and it's time to celebrate. So be happy. If you're old enough to drink, do so, but do it responsibly. Would you do that for me? And we will see you all next time on my show. Good night now.